Good morning. Saturday morning here in Cypress, Texas. So I got up at like 6 o'clock this morning. I don't set my alarm on the weekends. And last night I was up till at least 1:30, close to 2 after intercession. And felt pretty rested. That's good. So when I read my scriptures this morning, um, in Genesis chapter 32, Jacob identifies the camp of God's angels, and that's where he camps, right? And then they tell him that, then he sends out his entourage to greet Esau, and they come back and tell him that Esau is coming 400 men, and that scares him. That's when he starts being strategic. This is very interesting. That's when he starts being tactical on splitting this camp up in two different camps, and he's being strategic about everything, going to the negative right away. He's anticipating the worst, right? And then he sends his family, his wives and his two maid servants, and 11 kids across the river, giving him an advantage, right? Then he this is really interesting. This is when the angel comes and wrestles with him. Now he's in the camp of the angels, okay? So, and the angel can't get away from him. So he touches him on the hip, dislocates his hip, and he still is holding on to him, and he wants the angel to bless him. And then the angel asks him who he is, and he says Jacob. And he says, from now on, your name is Israel, for you have wrestled with God and man and prevailed. All right, so in saying this, he's identified himself as God to Jacob. And this is, and then Jacob asks him what his name is, right? So then we go into then in Matthew. So this is all the lineage from Abraham all the way till to Christ, right? And Elizur comes up in the lineage, and so I'm like, that name rings a bell. Elizur was the second high priest, son of Aaron, who went with Abraham. Okay. And it was like, oh, I don't remember him being in the lineage of Christ, but I guess he was. Got to dig into it more. That's what God wants us anyway. We just want to dig into the Word more. And I'm not even, I mean, it mentions ox and sheep and doves and all that. And in going ahead of, in the entourage to meet Esau, is the gift to give Esau now that Jacob's returned, right? And you know, I'm not even looking at the representation of that. So here I am reading the scriptures, knowing there's deeper meaning to what I'm reading that I don't really totally understand yet. And that tells me how much deeper I'm going to have to be reading, you know. I mean, we're early in the month. Okay, I'll get this. But God wants us continually to be digging deeper in His Word. All right? And basically, what are we doing? When we do that, we're seeking Him. We're seeking His understanding. And that's what He wants. All right. Have a good day.